What's up?
What's going on?
What's up? Welcome to another episode of People's Mike. I am Jimmy Peoples. Introduce yourself.
I am Dave
We're
Jenkins.
going to talk about that. We might talk about it. If it comes up, we'll talk about it. Yeah, I ordered these. I want to try these. These were they,
Cushly's vegan CBD gummies.
gummies.
So we got.
And you can't see those, but I thought they were something else. I thought they were just edibles, and they were just.
Where did you get them?
From the Cushy website. I looked them up, and I wanted to try them. The website was dope, and I was like, let's just fucking try it.
Can you buy?
You can
weed?
buy them, yeah.
No, can you buy weed like that online?
Yeah.
Oh, it's legal in Jersey now.
You can buy them from Colorado, you can buy them from Nevada, and they'll just ship.
And it's legal to ship?
Yeah, it's legal to ship. It'll ship.
Shit.
And I ordered them. I just wanted to see the process. I wanted to see. I was curious, and I tried them, and I thought they would do stuff, and the process was dope. The website was dope. They shipped in like 2 days, and then they got to me, and then looked like it's a nice little product, right?
How many servings or
You get 25 in 25. You get 25.
No, I mean, how much did you take the first time?
I took one. I just wanted to try it. Then I took two more later.
Okay, yeah. You're a bigger person.
Like 3. Usually I'll take like 50 milligrams of a regular one. That's my limit. I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't need that much. On a weekend after I worked out, that's
Okay.
I'm not a recreational everyday fucking like these comics.
I don't know anything about weed.
I wanted to check it out, and it's a great, like, if you want candy, it's a great candy. It's great,
Well, for anyone watching, I just took one before we hit record, so in about 30 minutes we're going to see what happens.
We'll see. If he puts his head on the table, then I'll renege that.
I've never done stand-up high, so that'd be fun.
Really?
No, I never smoke, and I hate the way it feels.
I'm not a smoker. I don't give a shit about smoking, but I always wanted to try edibles to see.
Yeah. And
then I fuck with it. I don't care. Anything harder than that, I'm good. I need something. I like that wavy feeling, and I'm good.
I never get that.
Yeah.
Everyone. Apparently, there's 2 kinds of weed. One is a body high. One's a mind high. Any weed I have, I'm trapped in my head. It's like someone locked the door. Deal with it.
I don't like when it's too strong and I'm unproductive.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take it right before I go to sleep. I'm waving. I ain't got nowhere to go. I don't want to be in a cloud.
I would love to feel a wave.
Yeah. The first couple times when I felt the wave and the ones that are medicinal and they take away pain. Like when I had pain, because I got a lot of pain sometimes. My legs fucked up. My back is sore sometimes.
Yeah.
And it did help. I see to do it for that reason, but not to abuse it.
You think? I just thought about this because I never use weed for anything, and I never really had to use any kind of painkiller. But do you think? You think states that don't legalize weed yet are being paid by people that make painkillers like drugs?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Yeah. There's always
got to be something sticky going on, right?
Yeah. There's always money involved, but also there's money to make.
Yeah.
Because, like Marlboro, I know bought like 250,000 acres of marijuana somewhere
to grow their own shit.
Yeah, to grow their own shit.
Oh, wow.
They're ready to go.
See, that's how you evolve with the market. Like,
they can do away with cigarettes and just sell weed and be good.
Yeah.
And then sell all the products that come along with it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's how you move forward.
Ridiculous. Like and I have trouble sleeping. Like I can't. You know me. I can't sleep. I can't sleep.
So excited.
It's kind of my superpower, but it's like I want to sleep. But it's like I would like to not, because I use like a sleeping aid sometimes, but I don't like using that. And it helped when it's good, when it works the way it's supposed to work. I don't want it too strong. I had one that was too strong, and I passed out on the train. And these old ladies are picking me up. I was like, "This is too strong. That's too much." And,
wow.
And they were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, the bars were moving. I was trying to catch the train bars, and I was like, "That's too much."
Yeah.
Just to, take the pain away for a little bit, and don't get too crazy. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see in about 20 minutes, but kind of pass for me on the cushion.
Can you edit in a countdown clock to the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, next time we will.
10.
When the production gets up there, we'll do
where it
the
hits.
drop timer.
My pupils dilate. I'm like,
you start.
So-
Did you take before I started this?
yeah. Before you
I
hit record on anything,
I
I took
can
it.
maybe another 20 minutes. We'll see. What's going on with you?
Nothing, man. I feel like I'm in a weird point where. Oh, actually, no. Here's something. No, good news. Web series that I co-starred in called Mitchell Hates You All. That just dropped today.
Yeah.
Today being March 22nd.
I like that.
2019. So that just dropped today. The first 2 episodes next week will be the next 2. The week after that will be the following.
Talked about it before. Have you talked about it?
Not on
stage. Do it? Really? Okay.
And I haven't really talked about it in any way because with those things you never know if they're ever going to actually come to fruition.
Absolutely.
So I've been working on it for like 18 months.
Nice. Is
Last.
that a cartoon or is that?
No, it's like
Live action?
so I just act in it. I didn't write anything or edit anything. I just acted in it. It's kind of shot like Curb Your Enthusiasm, where there's like an outline for the episode of what's going to happen, but there's no set script.
Yeah.
So like each scene, with the guy who directs it, Mitchell Weinbaum, who the show is based on, he'll just be like, "Oh, so this is where the scene starts. Start by talking about this. Get to here.
Okay.
However that
Nice.
needs to happen,
Nice.
and we'll just do it as organically as we can and as funny as we can." It was really fun to shoot because that really took the pressure off, and I hate memorizing lines, especially if it's comedy lines that aren't funny. But what was good about this was it let me come up with my own funny lines to get to the end, which I think was really good.
Yeah, I like this. Kind of like improv. Is it improv?
A little bit, yeah. It's structured improv,
That's
and
dope.
because you only use the best cuts, it looks like you're just fucking on fire. So it's like
So the first one dropped today, or
the first 2 episodes dropped today. There's 7 total. This is season 2, but the first season I wasn't in. Really, no one was. The guy who stars in it, you might know him. He's a comic, Max Halpert.
I know Max.
Yeah, Max Halpert. He does a show called Tinderella at the Pit on Saturdays. That's a lot of fun. I was a contestant on that show actually before we did Mitchell Hates You All. Mm-hmm. I was just a contestant on the show.
Yeah, Max is awesome.
And then we shot the first episode that I was in, and I was like, "Oh shit, what's up, Max? I had no idea that was you."
He grew out his hair, right?
He's still growing out his hair. Yeah, it's very long. I saw him last Friday. We had a viewing party for the series. So I was with him.
I thought you were going to say for his hair.
No, just watching
just to watch his hair grow.
Let's go. Very uneventful.
I feel like there's a group of comics with good hair. And you just got to sit around. And like, your hair is amazing.
Him and Stephen Boyles and
Misho Shakur, he has great hair.
And Matt Dittus and everyone else.
And there's the other guys that are losing their hair.
I know.
Man, that's a sad.
You know what I thought was interesting? I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he would want me to. Nothing bad, but yesterday at a mic, I had a bit about being short. I'm going to do it later today. And he said the guy who did it was tall, but he was bald, and he kept saying like how he was so jealous of the hair. Like, it's like the grass is always greener. Like he's like 6'2", but he's kind of bald.
But you want to be tall.
He's like 6'2". He just wants a full head of hair. He said he was so just like he was so just distracted by my full head of hair. I'm like, great. I'm invisible to half of women. Yeah. Like so it's like, you know, what do you get?
Do you change your height on dating apps?
No, you shouldn't lie about something you can't change.
Okay.
I'll omit it if I can.
Yeah.
Just because I know some people won't. Some people that I know, if they met me in person and would later date me, probably would just be very methodical on an app and swipe by me if they saw my height. So like Hinge, Hinge, you have to put your height, which is good because I filter out people that are taller than me. So I don't even see girls that are taller.
You don't date girls taller? Really?
Well, I would. I just don't even see them on the app because they're not going to be into it. So why bother? But Tinder, I don't say it. If they ask, I'll tell them. But yeah, and I don't even mind if people ask. I went on a date once, and I usually get there earlier. This girl got there before me, and she's sitting on a stool at the bar. So I sat down next to her, and we had a good date. Yeah. And then afterwards, she's like, "All right, I gotta head home. My cab's outside." I'm like, "I gotta walk you out." And we got up to say goodbye. And I stopped here, and she just kept fucking going to the end of the roof. She hit her head on the way out.
She made that sound.
Fuck, man. It was like the fee
Like
five. She was a giant,
She was.
and you couldn't tell because one of our torsos was short and
Really?
the other one wasn't. So we couldn't.
So
you
at the
couldn't
bar,
tell.
you were the same height.
At the bar, you couldn't tell. We were equals at the bar, and
Was she hot? Was she?
she was pretty hot, yeah. And we had things like we were genuinely interested in each other's lives, and like we found out we knew a few people in common. All this all the recipe for like a great first date, and she just kept going up, and we just had the most platonic, never gonna see each other naked hug.
I love those. I love those.
But I'd already gotten her number by that point before we stood up, so that was a little awkward because I texted her when she was in the cab. I was like, "Hey, just want to let you know I had a really good time.
Was
Let's do it
like-
again sometime." And she was like, "Throwing my phone in the river. You're not ever gonna find me."
Did you hug her waist?
Our middles did not touch. Our middles did not touch.
Were you at boob level?
This was like I got invited to someone's sweet 16 and I didn't know anyone, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, okay," like. Yeah, it was just such an egg on my face, and I couldn't be mad. Like you can't.
That's awesome.
That's one of those shit situations where you're just like, this is no one's fault.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck.
this is no one's fault, and it sucks.
Fuck. I love those dates that end with the awkward, just part ways forever.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. That's the best part.
Yeah.
That's the best part because it can go either way. Either you end up fucking, or you just end up. All right, shake hands.
And I could,
or
and
high five.
I can never tell what's gonna happen because I feel like me and probably. I don't know, maybe a lot of people. I'm pretty good on first dates. I can keep a conversation going. There's endless things to talk about. I think everyone's interesting. So there's never been like a dead date. But there's been some dates where like at the end of it, you say goodbye and you're like, well, that's the end of that.
Yeah.
Like,
I know by the setup whether or not the date is gonna go fairly well. Like if we're vibing and we're like writing back and forth and it was like we already set it up. I was like, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
But if it's like, hi, am I still gonna meet you? And
if
we're not sure.
If the conversation grows from one place organically to somewhere cool, then then I'm pretty sure I want to go on a second date. But there's been times where, and especially if I date actresses, which I don't want to do anymore, they'll just talk. They'll get like you'll ask them a question and they'll just talk at you for 3 minutes. Finish.
The second time I saw them.
What was
I think
that?
they followed me.
You got a tracker on your
No,
foot.
I feel like I did on my phone or something.
But yeah, so I'll ask them a question. They'll just talk at me for 3 minutes. Ask me the reverse of that question. What about your sisters or brothers or whatever? And then I'll talk. And it's just us monologue. Like, we're not building. We're just answering questions. And I'm like, this fucking sucks. After, like, my third date with an actress, first date with another actress, I was like, I don't ever want to do this again. And people sleep on, like, sliding into someone's DMs. I did it for a little bit.
On Instagram?
On Instagram, yeah.
I've never closed on Instagram. Doug Brady.
Hey!
What's up? What's up?
I don't want to say it closed, but I got a date from it once.
Really?
I saw a girl on Tinder who I thought was hot, and then her Instagram thing was in the
You started
bio.
at Tinder though. You started.
I saw her at Tinder, but I swiped,
Yeah.
and I don't know if she used the app, so I don't know if she would ever swipe back. But I saw her Instagram handle, messaged her, and was like, "Hey, I saw you on Tinder. You're pretty cute. This is me. I live around here. But if you want to go out, just let me know." And she was like, "Oh yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool." I was like, "Holy shit!" And I'd only done that to like 10 or 20 other people. Like I don't really do it a lot.
I feel like it's cheap.
But no, like in my whole life though, like I was never like a serial DMer.
Wow.
And then we went on a date, and it was a total dud.
20?
Really?
That's not a lot. I could do 20 in a day
What?
if I wanted to.
Really?
Yeah.
20 what?
Would you call DMing 20 women?
I don't.
Ever?
Serial DM?
Ever?
I mean, you only got to kill 3 guys.
I know,
Serial
but
killer.
it's just such an easy. I could do so much.
I don't.
of that
Deal,
on Twitter.
I don't use Instagram for that. I've never.
It was like a
DM'd
phase.
anybody.
I would say there was like a
Thought it was
1
cheesy.
or 2 month phase where I would do it.
I had the same thing.
And it
but I
added up
was-
to about 20 people. We went on a date, and we just had nothing. We didn't give a fuck about the other person. Like it just sucked. I don't dislike her, but we just had nothing positive to feel about each other.
Yeah.
And it was the only time.
I've closed on all the top 4, on Hinge, Bumble, Happen, Tinder.
I haven't used Happen.
But yeah, I've not. This is what I did the other day. I used this this meditation app to meditate. No, it's I don't even know what it's called. I'll look it up later. But it tells you who's meditating at the same time as you, and you can say, "Hey, had fun meditating with you." So I noticed it. And so I just started hitting all the attractive ones, and I was like, all you do is like link in and be like, hey, and say hi, and then someone will hit back and be like, yeah, I really like this app, and then I was like, wow.
This isn't a judgment on you. This is a judgment on the app. That's disgusting.
Why?
That you can do that.
Why?
Meditation is supposed to be a complete disconnect.
It's like a community of.
That's
It is. It's both male and female. Like you can just reach out to random people.
That's
but
just like
I just linked to all the attractive ones. I just wanted to see. I was like, is this an option?
That's like joining a virtual book club and never reading the book. Like it's just showing up to a place digitally to give off the vibe that you do that too.
Yeah.
Despite no proof of having done it, and then you just meet.
No, it shows that you finished. It shows how many days a week, and you can see the other person's thing, but I like it. We'll see. We'll see in a minute.
I hope you like it for that, and not for meditating, because I can't use
for both. I like it for meditating.
I turn everything off. I turn all the lights off. One candle, sit on a pillow, and just fucking.
I don't know if I really meditate on the train, but it's
not impossible.
It's the sound relaxes you.
If you're used to it enough where it's drone and it's just kind of backward, then I think you can.
Yeah, I like it. Like
it's your first day on the subway. Good luck fucking meditating.
No. The first I did with this, I thought it was going to be an experience. I thought the arm was going, and I thought I was going to go, and then it was whack.
Jimmy has CBD gummies.
Yeah. Those are CBD gummies.
CBD gummies.
But I don't think they have THC in them.
There's
no
yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I took one. We're gonna find out because I don't ever smoke. So
the first one was but it was. But I thought it did. I assumed it did, but no.
Have you ever tried the oil? I've tried the oil.
I haven't tried the oil.
It's got no effect on me.
Yeah, I don't know what it does.
Yeah, I don't know what it does either. People tell me, they're like, oh, it calms me down.
I've heard it's like the opposite of a drug commercial where it's like the side effects are all these bad things. It's just every good thing can be coming from CBD oil, and I don't know what. There's some of them are mild, some of them are like it cured my fucking life. Like,
she's like a Jedi. She's gonna tell you in a minute.
It's gotta be placebo.
I love this. This is my new favorite person in the world. I love this chick. Wait till you see it.
I can't. I want to see the silhouette.
Yeah.
She has a backpack.
She has a backpack. She's a backpack. She's beautiful. She's awesome.
Calm down.
Yeah, but I thought they were gonna be dope. We were talking about it earlier. They got a website. There's a bunch of websites now. When I get into something, I just do all the research and try to find. There are ones that do the THC. You can buy from Colorado, Nevada.
I thought that was illegal. How is that not illegal?
Yeah, you can buy weed gummies.
Why don't I just buy cocaine from Colombia and just get it shipped here? Like, can I look into that?
In places where it's illegal, I believe it has to be
so they're not going to ship it here, definitely.
Who? Colorado will ship it here. Colorado
ship it here
from North, huh?
I think it's medicinally legal in Jersey.
Yeah,
I think it's recreational in Jersey now. It's definitely medicinal in New York, and I think it
to
very
pass.
like a month ago
they're
was
this close to Jersey.
Oh, it didn't, or it did?
No, it didn't. Not yet.
There was a hiccup in the New York recreational thing where like the legislators are like, we want to spend more time writing the law, so it's going to be pushed back another year.
There's once it's online, there's no way of them being like, all right, stop that. I just learned them. There was nothing. 2 days I got
Unless we protect our state's borders.
2 days.
With a goddamn wall.
No, it's over. It's over. There's so many. I put this out there. I don't travel that much. You guys travel?
Mini vacations.
I don't even want to say it. I love this idea. The one company that's doing my idea isn't even doing it right. But
what is it?
To have somebody like an Uber for your luggage.
I don't get it.
You know,
Someone takes it somewhere.
Like somebody just comes, picks it up, and meets you at the hotel when you're there. It's just that service. You know what I mean? So you see all these people with. But it's a membership instead of.
Are you saying like I'm gonna land at this airport in this terminal?
Yeah,
you
tell them
where picture of my bag. Come get it.
Yeah, here's my bag. This is where I'm at. They'll pick you up at your home. You go. You take your trip. Then they tell you they'll track it where your bag is at, and then when it'll be there when you get there.
I've heard a lot of ideas, Jimmy.
Huh?
And I have to say that this is the worst idea I've ever heard.
There's one company that does it only for business class people. They're testing it for business.
And is that the only way I could see this making any sense is if you fly enough that this is somehow cheaper than checking a bag.
Yes, that's the point. But what this company does is they iron your clothes and clean your shit. I was like, too much.
Through your stuff.
They go through your stuff. I don't like that. That's what I don't like. I was like,
because I feel like if you fly for business, they're paying for everything. But if you had to check a bag you fly 3 times a month, so that's like $75 in checking minimum, and you paid what, like $20 a month to have this service, maybe that could like incentivize people, but otherwise,
I don't know. I thought it was a great idea. Then
Were you
It's
on
a
the
terrible
gummies
idea.
when you had the idea?
No, was I? No, I don't think so. I did have a great idea. Yeah, I think I was.
Found
Yeah,
the culprit.
that was an old idea. And I was like, what?
You've had some good ideas.
I have amazing ideas. Sometimes, hey, you gotta shoot your shots.
Yeah.
Same with the app. You gotta shoot your shots
Yeah.
so you get the ones that hit. You know, I'm a shot shooter. You know, Doug, Gladys, how the fuck are you?
Hey,
You're my
hey.
new favorite person.
I understand that shot through shit. You know, as I always say, no's are free. You know, you gotta put it out there.
Nose? Oh,
Yeah, you know, like
I thought you said nose. I was
might
like,
might get a yes.
Who's your
might
nose
get a no.
guy?
absolutely.
Nose are free.
Yeah, I love.
I like the
What?
concept. The general. I hate dealing with my luggage,
Absolutely.
but it sounds expensive.
It sounds like a lot of stolen luggage.
I'm
Not if
thinking,
it's
as a task rabbit, I'm thinking of how much I'd have to get paid to go to the airport on probably my own dime.
Because like
And
if the person
take someone's
picking up
luggage.
the luggage at your house,
Yeah,
where are
they come to your
So
house.
You're not even bringing it to the
You're not
airport.
even bringing it to the airport.
So
You
how
don't
do they-
touch
the way
it.
I pictured it was you check your luggage and everything, and then there's somebody who's at the airport at the baggage claim, picks up your bag and makes it.
Yeah, because
appear at your
otherwise you have to
place.
pay for a person and the luggage to go where
like,
you're going.
It's only one
You
way.
guys are dream killers, all right? This is the idea. I'll figure out the logistics later.
Once-
I don't have to do that. I just have to be the guy with the idea, and then one
Once
day
there's-
hire a bunch of people, make that shit make sense.
Once there's a network
That's
of
the
drones,
idea. I
once
want to
there's-
be that level.
Once there's like a mega network of drones that could carry
That's why I don't-
50-pound payloads.
that's why I don't tell you guys my
that'll
ideas.
Get there.
Flying outside
Just
your
fly,
plane.
and it opens
luggage
up and all your
flying
dildos
by.
fall out over a playground.
My other idea was to make luggage a drone, make drone luggage. where it just
That'll
flies.
probably happen. The only reason it doesn't exist is because we can't. It's just
Good
battery
job.
capacity. Like
I'm not telling you my ideas. Shut up.
I went to engineering school. That's the whole like
shut the fuck up.
all that shit exists. Like we could make an Iron Man suit. It would just be powered for 10 seconds and then it would turn off.
Well,
And
find
the
the
FAA
power.
doesn't
He found the power. Remember the first Iron Man? And then he got a Tesseract, and then, he got the cool shit. Just find the power's out there.
But it's not compact enough.
Fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It's getting better every
Figure
year.
it out. That's your job, right?
Every year it gets better, but
That's
it's
the
not
point.
there yet.
That's the point. Did you start watching Love, Death, and Robots?
Don't know what the fuck
Love
that
it.
is.
It's pretty dope. It's the new Netflix special. It's like short films, but it's like
It's like a new Black Mirror type.
It's like Black Mirror, but it's either Love, Death, or Robot.
Is
It's
it
about
real or
robots.
is it scripted?
It's scripted. It's like mostly cartoons or live action, but there's one about a couple who finds a civilization in their fridge.
Oh shit.
Um,
Like Men in Black in the locker. And
no,
Grand Central?
it's like a robotic version of what's the Steven Spielberg show that used to come out in the '80s?
Stories?
Amazing Stories. It's like that. Wow. That was a great show. Amazing Stories is the shit.
Lots of really cool directors.
Yeah, Amazing Stories. Do you remember that? Amazing
No, sir,
Stories?
I don't. I want to go back to your app, but you probably spent a bunch of time on that, huh?
Talk. So I gotta have you on this because
You're
you're
talking about picking people's luggage up at their house, huh?
yeah.
It does sound like you're helping people become kind of French aristocracy, which I'm normally against, but I'm also an accelerationist, so maybe I'm for that because that's going to make people want to eat the rich even more.
What the fuck?
Also, tech bros.
It went from 0 to what? See, I'm talking.
I'm not sure if you're a coder or a developer, but one reason that tech
you're an
bros
engineer.
ruin California is because I don't know. I just think using tech, one of humanity's greatest gifts, for the app culture, creating something one time that makes you money. Sorry. Like Uber. That tech could have been used to make taxi cabs better. Taxis suck. I admit it.
absolutely.
That's a union job.
Absolutely.
That was a good.
Yeah.
This shit's
but
ruining
Uber-
society.
Uber? You think?
Yeah, app culture and
I don't know, man.
App developers
Go.
general.
I live in LA. I have to disagree on
The Uber?
How is it not ruining the world?
It changed. It changed. Like the taxi cab system was awful.
Somebody said it.
They should have used it instead
Well,
of.
but I think taxis had the option to adopt it.
Yeah,
right
I think
at
that's
the
what I think
beginning,
the point was.
Yeah,
There was a grace period where they were like, we
Instead-
should adapt, and they were like,
they
no,
fought it.
and then they didn't.
Yeah.
But also, like Uber is helping so many people be employed in Los Angeles.
That's bullshit. That's a terrible job. That is not where we need to go. Like that. That's gross. The gig economy is
I
gross.
kind of, I
benefits.
like.
No love for your fellow man.
I don't disagree.
I
That
think
the
we
gig
blame
economy
Grand Theft
is
Auto
gross,
for this culture.
But also,
Somebody said it.
just like going out in Los Angeles when I first moved there was an absolute nightmare. Somebody had to be the driver. They had to like definitely not get drunk. You had to find parking. You could only go to one place. And now like the Ubers,
Dude,
it does suck that we're living in the ruins of car culture, but you know those are the times.
I love.
LA, that's your choice.
I know a lot of people that do decent enough to support like I know a lot of comics out in LA.
A lot of comics do Uber.
I don't
right?
do Uber,
Like,
but
it
I
helps
do
them.
TaskRabbit, and that's literally just gigs.
I'm not surprised at all.
helps.
It's like the perfect
It helps
thing
them.
for a comic because like the more range you get for being approachable to people, it's like you get more star ratings if you're just like bullshitting with people the entire time. I was up in Poughkeepsie for St. Patrick's Day. I was doing a gig up there, not at the club because.
What the fuck?
I know. Yeah, I'm not doing so well. There's some.
It's all right. I know when you're here, you're not doing well. You don't have to tell us. If you're here, you're not doing great. This is what this mic is. I know. It's Thursday. Not a lot of people here. They're doing great. The ones that are here, they're not so great. It's okay.
So I'm up in Poughkeepsie, and after the show went well, and that's the interesting part of the story. And so the next morning, my buddy and I split an Uber together. And he actually knows the guy. We just smoked a blunt on the way to the train station. It was hilarious.
I do like. I'm not a big Uber Lyft person, but the times that I needed to take it, it was accessible. It was like I could just go to my phone and be like, "Come pick me up."
Just so
I don't
much
have
easier.
to call some Spanish dude on a taxi.
You're doing free ads now. You're doing a free Uber ad right now.
Well, one day, listen, this bullshit podcast is going to be a thing, and they're going to be like, Jimmy Peoples loves this. Would you like some money? You got to give to get. That's fine. I'll give him some free shit.
But I know what you mean, though, about, like, the gig economy. There's no benefits and stuff like that. But I will say, as a TaskRabbit, as someone who literally just shows up and does, like, little gigs, like, right after this, I have to go to Home Depot and buy boxes and go to some guy's house and help him pack.
Yeah.
That's so far all I'm doing
Some
today.
I
I
like.
hope there's more.
The dog apps
and look,
I like.
I don't have any benefits or anything, but the benefit of that job is I don't ever have to do it if I don't want it. There's no leash on me. That I had a regular job. I fucking hated the leash. I hated having to show up when I didn't want to, especially when I know it's going to be slow. And I'm like, look, I could show up and do whatever I could do, but like, I'm done working today. Can I leave? I don't care if it's noon. There's nothing else left.
You're not championing regular jobs. That's for
there's only regular and irregular.
I like that we're in the. Is there an app for that society where we can have that idea and then create it and then it's a thing?
It's amazing.
You know?
I like that you can make redundant shit that doesn't help anyone and then get a bunch of money. And that's what California is like to me. They don't care how you got the money, just that you're like now in the club. I'm not about like venture capitalism and free love. I'm more like labor unions.
But you also spend your money on shit where somebody needs that money. So it kind of right. If you get the money, you spend the money.
Capital is like a way to do good. That's always going to be false. Like charity.
I don't know.
Gates like cured AIDS and
Yeah. I don't agree.
Actually, that's what Akon did. Akon was like, I'm going to stop rapping.
Made
I'm
a
just
light
going to give
system.
every African water.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard of him in like 10 years.
So are you like an off the gritter? Or you're gonna be on here tomorrow. Can you come tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Come talk to me tomorrow. We gotta write. I know you are. Fuck. You are. There's a comic called Diane Carroll. Beautiful person.
Okay.
You are a stable version of her.
What?
Which is.
I know Diane.
I know Diane.
And I live outside.
She's stable. She's a stable version of Diane.
It's what it seems like, and it could be my. I'm full of shit, but.
We know you are.
I don't know. What the fuck am I talking about?
I feel like I'm getting cucked. Jimmy's just
yeah.
praising an audience. Please be on my show next week. Fuck this guy.
I got to set up the next one. It's on to the next. It's always,
next time on
the I wish it was an app for going out on a date without having sex.
We need Uber handjobs is what we need.
That's what I know.
I need little hands on a map, and I click on it, and it shows up.
When you're lonely and you have the money to pay for a date, you're not trying to fuck, and you just want to go out on a date. I would be your guy. I'm the perfect date, especially on a Tuesday. There's no app because one girl hit me up. She was on Tinder, and I was like, "Yeah, you want to go see a movie on Tuesday?" She was like, "Yeah, that'll be $99 an hour." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, I charge $99 just for a date."
But it's Tuesday. She should be at least like $50 an hour.
She
She
didn't know my Tuesday.
She doesn't
deal.
follow the
I-
ANC
yeah,
rule,
she doesn't follow it. She was like, in order for me to go out with you, it was like, this is your hustle.
calls herself
And she
a
was like,
performer.
yeah, minimum is $100 just for a date, not even sex. It was like, that's
Well, what do they call it in Uber? Like surge times, or like that's
yeah.
Tuesday afternoon is surge time for lonely, pathetic people.
Fuck.
I get it.
But nah.
You're free.
But no, the Tuesdays are what's the opposite of that? Because I go to movies for $5 on a Tuesday.
So that's when does she need you more than you need her on a Tuesday?
No, she needs me more than I need her.
Yeah,
Oh,
so she should be
Tuesday.
offering you a deal.
Yeah,
half off
yeah,
Tuesday.
yeah.
Did you not?
But I would pay for
Did you
it.
not know you were talking to a escort on Tinder?
No. As soon as she charged me, I was like, as soon as they asked for something, I'm like, swipe.
She didn't have
on
that thing in her
bullshit.
profile that said like generous men only.
No. She was really selling it. She was like, yeah, I like this, I like that. I was like, and she came back to me.
Dude.
Self-confidence now.
Yo, sugar daddies are so much easier to come by than I thought. This girl I worked with tweeted the word sugar daddy, looking for like a sugar daddy, and some old guy from Texas. She lives here. Some old guy from Texas paid her $200 via wire or something for her to go to a bookstore, buy $200 worth of like Amazon gift cards for his grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
She did all that, and then he gave her another $200. That was it. Didn't ask for nudes. Didn't like talk to her on the phone. Just paid her a lot of money to do a menial task.
If I had money just to throw away, I would do that. I would have women all over. Well, they're gonna get me on this shit. I would have smart individuals just doing jobs. Just working. Just be like, hey, she's there's an attractive person, and I wouldn't have to fuck them all, but I'd rather that, and then just go get out of here.
And then just go get out of here.
That's the name of this episode. Just go get out of here. We gotta wrap this up.
Baby powder on his hand. Get out of here.
You have to take a. No, I'm not doing that.
That's the symbol of the app. Upside down. White baby powder.
No, just stop. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at my apartment crying in Harlem. No, my website is Real
As
Dave
long
Jenkins.
as the hair looks good, nobody knows
you
you're
can
doing
follow
bad.
my website.
Once the bald spot comes in, it's over.
Never.
Does your dad have a set of hair?
I haven't. My dad's 6'2". I've never seen the top of his head.
Wow,
but
that's
he,
fucked up.
I don't think he
Is
has.
your mom short?
I don't think he has a bald spot. No, my mom. I'm gonna go into this later, but everyone's taller than my family. That's like one of the jokes I'm going to do later today, so I don't want to talk too much about it. But yeah, that's a fact. Anyway, RealDaveJenkins.com, at RealDaveJenkins on social media. Please do not Snapchat me. That is my last personal thing.
Snapchat?
But do it anyway. I don't know. Just don't send me pictures of your dick. And
is that a thing? White guys send other white guys dick pics? You doing that? What?
I don't do it. But
fuck?
If someone adds me to a group chat, the first thing I do is
it's murder. It's murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
One guy I know.
I will stop what I'm doing.
One of my friends in our group chat, he works in an office. He'll take pictures of his shoes and be like, my shoes are so messed up today. Or like, nice socks, but his dick's just out in the picture. and he's at an office. He makes like 6 figures. He works like I don't want to say what bank, but one of them. And yeah, his dick's just out in the office. And it's like many people office.
Wow.
He just gets away with it.
We're going to wrap this up. This is another episode of People's Mike. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you, all you fucking guys. Give it up for Dave one more time. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimmyPeoples.com. Stop clapping. Follow it on, subscribe to our YouTube channel, J Peoples TV. We're here every day, Monday to Friday, for the podcast, the People's Mike podcast, at Otto Shrunken Head, followed by the open mic, Monday to Friday. Come join us. Yeah? Bye. Thank you.